Honestly, I don't know how to start this video. You did read the title. Today, I'll be talking about my relationship regarding Valorant. Now, Valorant is one of those games that I recently just started like a couple months ago, thanks to my twin brother and fellow YouTuber Milo RX. He was actually the one that actually got me into the game of Valorant, and honestly, I fell in love. I in the beginning, like, okay, I'm not gonna say I fell in love, but in the beginning I wasn't about it because of everything that was going on. I felt like it was too much for me, but then I took the time to actually put in hours into this game to try to find out like what everyone likes about it. And honestly, I finally found out. I streamed pretty much all my hours. I did some of them off stream, but I did do most of my hours that I did playing the game of Valorant on my live stream, just to see like what is possible, what I've seen, like what I improve on. And it was like something I wanted to do with the game that I've done before. So that I just absolutely fell in love with the game. I now live stream it daily on my channel. Ever since I first stepped into the Valorant scene, I even started making videos, doing my own research, watching Valorant YouTubers at this point, like Royal G, Keo, people like that. There comes a time when you do realize that yes, Valorant is practically the same thing over and over and over again, to the point where it's actually hard for creators such as Keo and Royal G to really have any type of creative minds when it comes to trying to figure out how to play the game in such a specific way. You either attack, so you plant the spike. You either defend, or you disarm the spike. It's when you're on you're on both sides on one half, and then you switch sides to the other half. It's the same thing. You know, there comes a time when you play the game so much that you figure out that not only can this game be really fun, but it can also be very, very frustrating. Now let's get into that topic. In my live streams, say that Valorant, but I rage, and there's a good reason for that. I get absolutely so desperate when it comes to this game. Not gonna lie, I suck in so many hours in this game that I cannot like stop playing. Like I actually like keep playing even though it makes me mad. But there comes a time where I did take a little bit of a break off of it due to one factor, and I'm pretty sure everyone has like talked about it before. It's the matchmaking system. I'm sorry, but the matchmaking system in this game is honestly so horrendous. There are some games where I would actually get decent teammates where we actually calm, we play together as a team, we try our best, and sometimes we win, and that's good. But sometimes we lose, but I'm not mad. We tried our best. We actually did super well, and you know, we had a fun time playing it even though we lost. There is the certain instances where next thing you know, I am the only best one on the team, and everyone is so ridiculously bad to the point where I question why they're even in my lobby at this certain time of place. Like, I just don't understand how Valorant can be such a bad game. Well, let me rephrase that. I don't know how to understand how Valorant can such be a good game, but it just brings out the absolute worst in people. Now, for those of you who don't know, when I do live stream, I try to be careful with the people that are in my games, to the point where I start muting them in case they do anything very, very bad. And that happens every so often. Like it's too frequent to be muting a lot of people, where they start streaming slurs, they start, you know, like stuff that could honestly get me banned on YouTube, or even like give me a channel strike. It goes that far. And it's just like the mentality of some of these people is just so bad. I just don't get it. Like one simple bad play that someone makes in the first 1 to 2 rounds can easily set someone off, to the point where they now would just start throwing your game, start throwing your R, and then you just don't have a fun experience in the game anymore. And that's the thing that I believe Riot Games should be focusing more about, is learning how to put people in lobbies that they seriously belong in. I swear, sometimes I get these players that are like in my game that are ranked silver. Actually, let me talk about my last game. I literally played a game on stream, and I was playing, you know, my normal game, when we noticed something on the other team. We were close. We lost 10-3, but they had literally a silver 1 Reyna. Now keep in mind, my team had 1 bronze, but everyone else was at least silver 3 or gold 1 or gold 2 or higher. We were higher than this silver 1 Reyna, so we're like, oh, like I in my mind, I was like, okay, it shouldn't be that much of a threat because they're silver 1. I'm like significantly higher by 2 whole ranks. That's 200 more RR than I've gained than them. But then we noticed something where they started getting kill after kill after kill after kill, and they're very, very hard to you know, to stop. They're a very hard person to stop. And by the end of the game, they went 39 and like 15, which is honestly like, you can tell that this person does not belong in this lobby. They really don't. They belong in other lobbies that are more their skill level, so they can actually earn their rank. But no, they get put into my lobby because of their low rank. And I bet you their matchmaking was also sucked because they got put together. Oh my bad, I'm losing my breath right now. And it probably sucks for them because they probably got put into bad lobbies to the point where they are now all the way down to silver 1. And next thing you know, they're just dogging on everyone else because they should be so much higher, but they're not, because their matchmaking process probably sucked as well, because Riot doesn't know how to put certain teammates on your team, or like don't even give these people their ranks, because like it's either they get carried, actually, that, or they're boosted. Like it's one or the other. There's no way, because we see them play, and every single time I hear my teammates, they either go, bro, how are you in this rank? Or like, what are you doing? How are you in this rank? Like it's all comes to the conclusion of how are you in this rank. It's just so bad to the point where sometimes I even like question myself, like, why do I keep playing this game? Like, why do I keep playing it? Like, I just don't get it. But I keep playing it because it makes it, I get to have fun with it. But when stuff like that happens to me, where I get multiple times, I'm talking like at least 10 times, to the point where I'm legitimately one game off, where I don't even have to play that good. I just got to win that game to get gold 1, and I never get it. Every time I do, I get gold 1, and then I lose 2 straight, and I'm back in silver 3, back where I started. Like I do not understand what is going on over there. But they got to do something to fix this, because this is just so bad, especially with like, I believe I heard someone say that they should have a phone number verification, because it allows less people to smurf, and I think that's a good idea, which is something that they should be implementing since the beginning. But anyways, that is just my rant about the game of Valorant. I still love it. I'll probably still play it, to be honest. I'm just trying to get this all out of my way, because there is some times where Valorant just makes me absolutely insane, to the point where I feel like I don't want to play anymore, but I still see myself coming back to it. So this is just my rant and my relationship with Valorant, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it, just give you my opinions on it. And yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna end this video with one note. They really, I'm like, seriously, they really got to fix that matchmaking system.